live. And then once you go ahead and press go live, we're going to want to come back here to YouTube, and you're going to see here that we're now live. But your audience and your viewers are not going to see your stream. So to be able to get them to see the stream, you're going to want to click edit. And now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and give our stream a title. We want to go ahead and put a description. This is a great way to be able to put in links and things that you want people to find out about you. And then this is a super important option right here, visibility. You want to make sure it doesn't say unlisted. What that means is that only people who you've given a special link to are going to be able to view that. So you're going to want to go ahead and check that, and you want to make sure this is selected to public. Once you change that to public, that's going to make sure that your live stream is now going to be able to be found. Then you want to go ahead and upload a thumbnail, and then you want to go ahead and add a playlist. So now that you have that in place, that's going to now make your stream visible for the people on outside to be able to view your stream. And then here inside of your Streamlabs, now you can go ahead and start customizing your scenes, adding your starting soon, your countdown, all your overlays, and everything that you're going to go ahead and need. Now, if you don't have any kind of overlays, you can go to streamdesigns.com. I'll put a link in the description of this video. And then once you have your overlays, you're going to learn to watch this video right here where I walk you step by step on setting up all your overlays inside Streamlabs, so that way your stream looks professional. Go ahead and click that video right there to learn how to set them up. See you guys soon.
Hey, this is Dustin from Streamlabs. Today, I'm going to show you how to add a donation ticker for your stream with Stream.
Hello? Uh... Because somebody said they can hear me earlier. Uh, maybe output? Oh, I'm trying to insert the output capture. Oh, you can hear me? Can you hear me now? Hello? Hello? You heard that? Can y'all hear me? Because it might be like the desktop audio as opposed to like my microphone. Okay, can you hear me now? Your audio quality is as good as it has been in other streams though, but maybe that's my imagination. I don't know. It's so weird. Because I'm connected directly to my microphone. And it should be fine. Maybe it's the gain? Okay, let me try raising the gain. Hello? Is this better? Is it still quiet? Okay, but is it still quiet even though y'all can hear me? Because Streamlabs is friggin' weird. Actually, let me get that y'all in chat on the screen. It is. I tried to make it so that it's like low latency. Okay, great. If I sound fine now, that's good. How are y'all liking the visual here? What's on screen right now? Okay, the volume's much better. That's good. Maybe it's because of the fan? Because I know my fan in my laptop is rising up a little bit. It's not used to streaming things. Maybe I should lower the gain a bit. Alright, guys, I'm gonna have a surprise appearance from Periodic P. Just so he can see how my friggin' audio is. With his permission, of course. Okay.
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 Just say some stuff.
Yep, saying things, saying things, saying things.
I don't fucking get it. All right, hold on. Let me actually. All right, I'm gonna mute you, and I'm gonna go over to the stream to see how you sound like saying the same thing. Let me just mute you
Okay.
on Discord.
Just signal to me.
All right, so say some stuff on the stream.
Hi, stream, I'm saying some stuff. Hello, hello, hello.
I think there might be a little bit of a delay for me because I think YouTube streams it maybe like 30 seconds behind. So I've still not
Yeah.
heard you yet, but I'll
For
probably hear
some
you
reason,
eventually.
what's going on is like the normal latency. I know I put it at low latency before going
I
live.
think it might be more than 30 seconds because I just heard the call.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's so weird. You sound so differently on Discord from how you do on the stream. I don't get it. All right, I'm gonna
I
mute the stream
know.
again, and I'll unmute you so I can actually hear what you're saying.
Okay,
All right,
and
I can
feel
hear you
free to
now.
play it back. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so you pause like the stream,
Yeah.
or are you pausing the thing?
Oh yeah, sorry. No, I've been rewinding a little bit. It's just been I've been
Okay,
listening
that's
to
fine.
it. I don't get it because like you sound so much better in Discord than you do through YouTube. It may not actually be
Maybe
YouTube.
it's
I almost
because
wonder
of
if it's
like noise
Streamlabs.
reductions or something. What
Maybe I
was
don't
it? The
know.
freaking
It might be
noise
the
gate?
software. Like that's the only thing that I could think of. Cause you sound like you'll probably be able to know what I'm talking about. When you rewatch if you rewatch your own stream because you sound like really clear in Discord. For whatever
Yeah.
reason, there's like a weird muffle in YouTube or in your
What?
stream anyways. Yeah, I don't
Hold
get
on.
it.
Let me check my
Yeah, you want to pull
audio
it up yourself.
quality settings
Okay. Hello
because
everyone.
maybe it's like audio bitrate. I didn't know about audio bitrate. I didn't mess with any of it.
It could be.
Actually, let me stream on Discord to show you my stream setup here, as if that's not confusing.
Yeah.
Okay, can you see this?
Some other things you might. Yeah, I can see it. Some other things is you might also look up some tutorials about how to optimize your audio quality in Streamlabs or stuff like that.
Yeah, I looked at the basic video about how to set up your stream in Streamlabs and on YouTube and stuff. And they barely all that much about audio.
mhm.
So this is like output settings, and then here's the audio settings I currently have.
Where was that bitrate setting that you mentioned?
Oh, it was an output. Output and then audio.
What's the bitrate that I have for my exports? I'm not.
God damn
I'm
it,
not like
Ruby, you.
an audio file. I'm not.
Don't spam the chat with
Oh god.
freaking Ruby memes.
That'll be for later. That'll be for the actual stream. Let's see.
Okay, can you see it? Can you still see it?
Yeah, I can still see it.
I'm trying to think because if maybe there's like a similar noise gate thing, like on Discord.
Yeah, I wonder if it is the bit rate though. I just because I don't know anything about like audio settings. I don't know if like a high bit rate is good or bad, or if you have it too high, or if it might be too low.
Do you usually mess with your audio settings when you stream?
Not usually, but because that's mostly because like I went through like a big tutorial a while back on optimizing my audio and video settings on OBS. I've only used Streamlabs once, and after I got everything working that I liked it, I just hadn't really touched it since. Um, but I don't even remember most of the stuff that I went through the first time. Audio CD bit rate is
Also, thanks,
always
Nug Nug.
1411 kilobytes.
I commissioned someone to be able to do this. The background, of course, I took from a. It's an existing video on YouTube, but the other overlay
Hmm.
stuff I commissioned someone to make.
Nug Nug was the one you commissioned, or what? It was
No, no,
someone
no, no,
else.
no.
The
Nug Nug is he said in chat that like he likes the gradients and other stuff in the stream.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay, sorry. I was looking at YouTube recommended
Yeah,
and
sure.
something
Uh,
was
try what you have it at the bit rate at 160.
hold on. Yes.
Try
No, I'm not able
128.
to. I'm not able to
Oh,
change
you're
it
not able
now
to change.
because I'm streaming. I mean, I could just
Oh,
restart
it's
the stream
there.
and just end the stream here, and then just redo it. Actually, that'll give me a good chance to do a the low latency thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, how am I still hearing myself?
Oh, do you hear yourself through
Maybe it's just sitting there.
Streamlabs?
Yeah, it's probably Streamlabs. Is that normal or no?
What, hearing yourself through Streamlabs? I
Yes.
shouldn't. You shouldn't hear yourself. Are you sure you're hearing it through Streamlabs, or maybe do you have the
I have.
YouTube stream up in like another window, and maybe you're hearing it through there?
I'm. Oh wait a second. No, I muted that stream. I'm mute. I always have
Hmm.
like that muted while I'm doing stuff like with Team Jacked and stuff.
And is it like an echo, or like do you hear yourself at like the same time that you speak?
It's almost the same time, like a one delay thing. Although it might be. It's so
Do you
weird
think
because
maybe
this
that's
usually
the
happens when I'm
your
directly
mic?
connected to my microphone, but these I'm using
Hmm.
Bluetooth headphones, so that doesn't happen, or at least that's not supposed to happen.
Well, actually, what's your audio output set to? Because the thing is that the
Oh
Yeti
yeah,
isn't just an input; it's also an
yeah, it is
output. And
also
so
an
I'm
output.
wondering if I'm wondering
Um,
if you're also getting the output of your mic sent to your Bluetooth headphones. I don't know
oh,
if that's
maybe.
possible, but I'm just the thought
Yeah, this seems to be like a Streamlabs thing because this does not happen again while I'm like talking with you or
weird.
when I'm like in
Because I didn't have that issue when I was using Streamlabs.
hold on, let me check the thingy. Projector. Hello? Hello? Yes, monitor off does turn it off. I can't hear myself now. Alright, first hurdle, but can y'all hear me still? Check the stream. Oh yeah, the thing is still registering on the thing. So that's good. On Streamlabs, yeah. Yeah, we got I got to check YouTube. Hello? 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 Can you hear me in stream? Alright, yeah, it's still registered. It's still registered. I just checked the stream. Alright, this is perfect. So I turned the monitor off so that way I don't hear myself during stream. Alright, great. First hurdle. Yeah. An audio file. Yeah, I'm not a sound pervert. Dude. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's like an actual word. Oh. Oh my god. Actually, extracted the sound wave from Transformers. Actually, hold on. The stream can't hear you because I don't think I'm. I don't know what happened to the desktop audio. But all right, we're getting all of this scuff down, people. Pete is helping me out from Discord. So we're just getting... Actually, do you mind them hearing you? I can set up the desktop audio. Yeah, since we're just chatting anyway. Let's see, would be... Hold on a sec. Hold on. Desktop audio.
Yes. Hold on. Because I'm trying to have them, or maybe, oh wait, maybe not like setting up audio settings, but more so the stuff on the desktop itself.
Like the window capture. Maybe I'd have to like capture the window in order for it to for them to hear you. Can you guys hear Pete right now? I don't think y'all can. F in the chat if y'all can hear Pete. Okay, they said they can't hear you. Okay. So, let me try to figure this out. The one who knocks is here.
Labs picking me up though? Like is like the audio bumping when like I'm talking?
Yes. Oh wait, no, I found out.
Oh.
I think I have to input in audio output capture, not input. Output, not input.
Okay. Because I could hear myself on the stream earlier, I think.
Yeah, it's
I think.
because I had like the desktop thingy up.
Right.
Okay, can y'all hear him now? Pete, say something. Greet the
Hello. Something. Oh, someone said pineapple. Someone said F in the chat. Perfect.
Remember, there's still a delay, but like, yeah, okay.
Oh, they are.
That might be.
That's fair.
Oh shit, there's gonna be an ad in a second, but actually, you know what? Fuck it. Skip.
Oh, is there?
I'm not gonna bother with that because I don't want to do that to y'all. This is just a test stream. Pete jump scare.
Pete jump scare.
Okay. All right, they can hear you now.
Hello, everyone.
All right.
Hello,
Jesus.
people of the internet.
We are taking
I'm
care
drinking
of
a
all
smoothie
these
right now.
problems, one scuff at a time.
Yeah,
Yes,
we are slowly killing all these problems like Zack Snyder is killing his career.
dude, it is insane. I was watching a little bit of fucking what's his name of freaking Mahler's stream, the EFAP highlights about the worst scene from fucking Rebel Moon 2. Oh
I
my
know.
god, it is such a bad scene. That scene was so fucking terrible.
I just,
Oh
how does the
my
guy's like
God.
how? Just how has
I mean,
he
that's
been?
I mean, look, that's what happens when you're a you're essentially like an industry trust fund baby. That's what he is. That's what Zach is.
I'm deathly curious what his new series Twilight of the Gods is going to be about. So, for those of you who don't know but are curious about our favorite
Pineapple.
our favorite disaster artist, Zack Snyder, he is making either an animated series or an animated movie called Twilight of the Gods. And I actually don't know if I don't remember if I looked at, yeah, it does have an IMDb page, I think. And this is also like on top of the fact that I think he's still working on like the next movies for Rebel Moon, as well as the extended editions for each one. And now he has another project that he's taking on, and I don't get it. I don't get how like you have someone who could fail this spectacularly, and like at some point it has to catch up with him. Cause like how long can you really survive off of the people who just like how long can you survive off of the Snyderverse fans of the now defunct DC cinematic universe? Just
Hold on, I'm going
make that
to
delay
see
1
if I
minute.
can just.
I actually thought it was 1 minute.
Probably. It probably already is. I'm trying to see how I can put like the chat into the live chat spot. I know I watched a video about that, and I thought I already had the settings for that up, but I guess not. I don't think it's like a separate app that I'll need to use. I don't think so. Let's read some responses. I doubt it hurt
That's right.
Are y'all talking about like fucking Raven's sword? Curious one. You are very loud. Like real loud. Please lower. My bad. Alright, we good now? We good? I fixed the saying up on
I'll
my
check the
thing.
screen.
Actually, it might be. I think they might be referring to you, maybe. So I'll just lower your volume on my end. Yeah, because like I doubt that I'm coming off that loud because I'm checking Streamlabs how Streamlabs is picking me up by comparison. So I just lowered.
Yeah, I think I just heard myself. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I think I just heard myself on YouTube. I think I was a little bit loud.
Okay. Sorry for the ear rape, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between. Oh shit, did I miss a phone call?
Oh god, even my audio quality sounds awful.
Okay, I just got confirmation. Yeah, they were talking about you. So is it probably so is it better now, you guys? I lowered them for you.
I think it sounds a little bit better now. I'm waiting for it to catch up. Pete is the loud one. Clearly not loud enough. I'm getting close to 1K. I'm surprised. Like the collab really helped a lot because I've been getting a steady number of subscribers recently.
Dude, people have been coming in for this month. I just reached 3K, which is great.
I know, I noticed. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Like, thank y'all whoever just came in, who just started watching my streams and shiz. Y'all have been great. I have been, especially, you know what the weirdest thing is? The videos that are getting the most views and bringing in new subs have been the freaking World Trigger videos. How? Why?
Really?
I don't know. Yeah, for some reason, I guess people are just searching up World Trigger a little bit more now. And because of that, my video... Oh, go ahead. What?
No, finish what you're going to say.
No, but like my video on the power system is like the second in terms of like videos talking about the World Trigger power system itself. It is the second highest video on the platform.
That's awesome, man. You know what we call that?
What?
We call that a good thing. That people are discovering World Trigger.
Good, exactly. Like I keep getting
as people should.
Yeah, as people definitely should. I keep getting comments like every other day, like so many new comments from people saying, "Yo, you know, this is like one of my favorite shonen. I'm so glad that somebody's talking about that." Also, I gotten what was it? Like, and I keep getting comments from people saying that, "Oh shit, I never heard of this show before. This looks freaking awesome. Let's check it out." And I'm really glad that I am just, you know, pushing that forward for people because at the end of the day, that's pretty much all I want. That's all I wanted out of those videos, for people to check that show out. For those of you who don't know, there's a underrated...
Your audio is cutting out on Discord. I'm wondering if it's cutting out on YouTube. Wait,
hold on, there might be an internet thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the stream also... oh, that's weird. The stream lagged it like around the exact time.
Okay, yeah, it might have been an internet thing. I think it should be okay now. Also, Wolfie Woo says, "You convinced me to watch the World Trigger. Very underrated." Thank you! Spread the gospel, people. It's a shame that the author's health is deteriorating. Yeah, and that harms a lot of the story, especially in retrospect, because the way the story is structured, like, I understand why the pacing isn't much faster with certain events, because the fact that things go on for very long, there's a lot of preparation towards things happen. Even the littlest, tiniest of things in the story. And if you change that, it wouldn't really be fitting for World Trigger's style, or the style that Ashihara is accustomed with. But by that same token, because of his poor health, it means that we cannot get as much consistency, right? Because we're in like a very small part of the manga right now. And like, what was it? We're at a very, not a small part of manga, but we're at like a point in the manga where I swear to God, it feels like the boat from Berserk. It feels like we're in the Berserk boat situation. That's what it is.
On a boat for 7 years? Is that the meme?
Yeah, I think.
I have some friends who occasionally reference it as on a boat for 7 years or however long he was on hiatus. I don't know if anyone else uses that meme. It's just that's what I'm familiar with, anyways. I didn't know that like the author of World Trigger was doing that bad recently. So like, is it like he's actually just physically sick a lot, or like he has
it's
like
or
he's like dealing with mental health, or okay?
I'm pretty sure it's like physical health stuff. And because of that, like he hasn't been able to we barely get like chapters. It used to be like monthly, but now it's like bi-monthly, I think.
Yeah. Well, dude's health matters. I would rather him, get better than
absolutely
demand that we get a. No, you should work while you're sick.
No, we don't want that. Honestly, I feel like it would be better if the dude just takes a year off, get his shit together, so that like, he just come back and he should be good. But the way the manga industry, man, like I know it's a broken record at this point, but still, it's a travesty, a real travesty.
Yeah, pretty much. It is cool though that I forget how many World Trigger videos do you have on your? Is it just the 2, or
just
is there
2? Yeah.
Because you have.
Not counting the.
So you have the one where you talk about. Yeah, the power system.
And the one comparing Osamu to Jean.
Yeah. By the way, people, for those. Yeah, for those of you who came in to Kaiser's channel through like his World Trigger videos, I have a collaboration that I did with Kaiser where we talked about the fight scenes in World Trigger and compared them to the fight scenes in a couple other anime. It's called The Simple Things in Fight Scenes. Go check it out.
Yeah. There we go. Shameless plug. That's how we do it.
That's my
Also, Old Taku DD, Battle Angel was in limbo for years. Dude, I know. It was such a chore. Like, I wanted to see what's next with Mars Chronicles. Mars Chronicles is good, but it's a little bit hard to follow because a lot of these different like factions and things like that there's just going on. Like, you already have to remember so much in order to get into like basic Alita and Last Order. But on top of that, you gotta get into that for Mars Chronicle 2. And I don't know. I feel like a lot of things could have been much more streamlined than they are.
Is Alita still ongoing? Because I
Yeah,
thought
it
it like
is.
the. Interesting. I thought
Like,
that the
it
manga
has a
was
third-
finished, but I didn't know. that it was still
No.
going.
So the base manga, it was finished because like I think it was like a magazine thing. So he had an ending there. Then he made Last Order, which is like the true ending to the basic series that he wanted. And then where we currently are is Mars Chronicle, which is both a prequel, but is a sequel, but mostly a prequel about how Alita came to be when she was born on Mars. Spoiler alert, she's from Mars. She's not an alien exactly,
I don't know.
but she's from Mars.
I don't know how I'll ever be able to enjoy Alita Battle Angel with this incredible new information.
World-shaking knowledge, yeah.
Yeah. World-shaking knowledge. The story will just never be good to me again now that I have been told this information. Is it a hot take to? Well, I mean, I guess it's a hot take to say that channel name? Wolfie Woo. Which channel are you asking about? My channel or Wait, scenes it. But where was I? Oh yeah. So, cuz I'm very much like a guy who's like I'd like to go into something without, spoiler free, but like it also doesn't really bother me a whole lot. And I mean, I'm not going to tell someone that they, shouldn't be allowed to. Well, obviously, I'm not going to tell someone that like they should, be fine if they are accidentally spoiled on something that they didn't want to be, because that's just a
get
dick thing
over
to
it,
say.
pussy.
At the same time, at the same time though, some of my favorite shows and movies are things that I have a great appreciation for because I know what happens later. And especially like looking into some of the early portions of the story, knowing where it goes. Sometimes it gives me a greater appreciation of what happens later. It's not to say that, like, Pete's channel. Oh yeah, my channel is Periodic Pete, so that's one word. Look for the one with the Breaking Bad style platinum periodic table element symbol.
Linking in chat.
Yeah, appreciate it. So like for example, my favorite movie, The Prestige, is a movie that I always tell people they should watch twice, because the second time you watch it is the one where I feel like it is almost more impactful than the first time you watch it, because you know how everything works, because The Prestige is about magicians and magic, like traditional magic, not like, magic. Like misdirection, that fun kind of stuff. And the movie plays off like a magic trick, where like it tries to set up your expectations about certain characters and who they are. And then it reveals the big twist at the very end. Like suddenly now you realize, oh, all this stuff that I knew about was different. And then you watch through it again, knowing how that quote unquote trick works. Now you see the mechanics. Now you see the tiny little things that were hinting at what was coming later, that now you are aware of. And you're able to appreciate kind of like the way things were handled, and that level of like misdirection in a way, leading up to a really tactful and ending where you now understand a lot of the characters, and it's just
okay.
oh yeah,
off,
the Prestige is awesome.
Wolfie says the Prestige is great. Also, have you heard of a YouTuber called the Bellman? Yeah, I referenced him in my free run video, and he even commented on it. He's in the comments. He said, "Yo, I really liked your video. You put it in the yeah. I think I even told you about this, Pete." Hold on, let me check what he said.
You said the Bellman?
Yeah, the Bellman. The Bellman.
Oh, the Bellman.
Not to be confused with man.
Not to be confused with the Belmont.
The Belmont clan. Yeah.
The Belmont.
The Belmont.
F in the chat for my fellow vampires who hate those fucking Belmonts. Is that not part of the Periodic Pete lore?
He said, imagine being a Ruby enjoyer. Nah, JK, good video, better production than anything else I've done. And, I was glad that I didn't even know that he even found my video. He just found it randomly. I guess he was on like a free run high, I guess. Oh yeah, I did tag him in the fucking description. I forgot about that.
I remember this guy. Yeah, I remember his his free run racist video.
Yeah. I used a lot of what he says in regard. I referenced some of the stuff that he said in my video, and his was a great inspiration. But he shouldn't sell himself short. Like, his production for his video wasn't too bad either. Mine.
Oh yeah,
have
really.
A lot more theatrics involved. But also he did an Alita video. Really? Holy shit! Hold on, let me check.
I think so. Yeah, just a month ago.
Oh damn. Okay, hold on.
I think I watched a little bit of it actually. I don't think I finished it though.
Hold on. I watched his Gunsmith Cats retrospective. That was really, really good. Valiant can't be a real manga. Oh my god. I'm guessing he's gonna go over the weirdness in like Last Order, which is the sequel to the first manga. Like, it's sort of weird because the first manga had a different ending. Like, it had an ending, but Last Order is sort of like a retcon of that ending. Like, there's two different timelines of Alita, basically. Like, it's where the first manga ended, and then the second manga is where it was really supposed to go, but I think the author had issues with, like, the publication company or whatever. So that's why that happened.
I kind of like that when you are, and I say this kind of hesitantly, and I'll say why in a little bit, but I do think it should be encouraged to, like, have kind of, for, like, these really popular franchises, if possible, it would be cool to see different interpretations of those kind of stories. You know, give them, like, the FMA 03 kind of treatment, where you have these same characters. Maybe you put them in, like, slightly different kinds of situations or worlds or series of events, and it's just interesting to understand more about them. It probably depends, really, because I think I'm, like, the main thing I compare that to is, like, superhero comics.
Yeah.
Because there are so many different, like, even though there's, like, a lot of different, you know, universes, different versions of Peter Parker, I think they are all in service of telling, like, the core of what Spider-Man is, and in a way, they all kind of service one another. At least all the good ones do. And it's cool to kind of have that. Like, obviously, I don't think that every story needs that, but I think it can be cool when you have something like FMA 03 that can in some ways surpass the original by deviating. It obviously depends. You know, we don't want, like, guy being like, hey, let me do a different kind of Dragon Ball, and then they make Dragon Ball live action.
Oh my god.
It obviously depends, because that's probably that's probably why this is maybe a bit of a controversial take among anime, at least, because I feel like we get too many bad adaptations that, like, divert from the anime that they're made from rather than good ones. Because the main one that people probably think of is FMA 03. I don't even know anything else off the top of my head.
I mean, the other one is Hellsing Ultimate. Like, Hellsing and Hellsing
That's
Ultimate.
true.
But then you get, like, remakes of things that don't, honestly, that don't need remakes, and the remakes are just not as good. Like the Spice and Wolf one. People have been talking about that one on Twitter shit. Like, I watched the first episode, did not like it. Like, it wasn't super terrible. It's just that the original does it so much better. Like, it's like magnitudes lower, despite it being made recently. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Like, you know that girl that was in the village that later, like, betrayed Lawrence and tried to capture Holo and shit? Because I think she was trying to make a deal with the church or whatever. Like,
I think I remember her. Yeah, with, like, the pigtails or whatever, the braided
with the
tails, I think. I forget what.
Yeah, the red-haired chick.
Yeah, I forget what it's called, but yeah.
Yeah, she's not here anymore. They replaced it with this guy.
I
which,
noticed.
okay, that's fine. But the issue isn't that, like, you know, the issue isn't, you know, exactly just that they replaced them. It's that they don't really do all that much with them. Like, they have a scene with each other that doesn't even last anywhere near as long as the scenes between Lawrence and that girl in the beginning. And it feels so freaking expository and boring. Like, it was so bad.
Yeah, because, like, it's one thing to replace a character with another character. It is another when, like, you don't... You have to do something with them. Because otherwise, like, it negates the whole point of replacing them if the one before actually served a purpose and the new one doesn't.
Exactly.
So,
like,
I
there's especially when apparently they have him do the same thing in betraying Lawrence. You know, he used to be his protege and then, you know, screwed him over because of a deal. The way that they tried to set it up, there's nothing cerebral about it, for lack of a better term. Like, I don't get as much of a feeling that, okay, when we get to the point where he betrays us, I'm gonna feel bad about it. I don't feel bad when this guy is going to betray us. Like, I barely know anything about this dude, his dynamic with Lawrence. It feels so much more generic. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and it isn't just because there isn't, any sexual tension between them. Although it did add a spice to the conflict in the original. But most importantly,
But
it's just, the dialogue just is not good. It just isn't there.
Mm-hmm. I've been seeing like a lot of the different kinds of like comparisons of the scene from the original anime to the remake, and it's so apparently obvious how much better some of the different like camera work and cinematography that the original did compared to the new one. It's just it's so weird. And going back to the character that they replaced that other girl with.
Yeah.
So like I'll give you an example. I guess this isn't really an example of a character being replaced with a character, but rather so in the Chernobyl miniseries, I forget what the doctor's name was, but there was the doctor who came to warn them that Chernobyl was going to blow up because the water tanks underneath were full, and the lava that was going down was going to hit that and make it explode.
Sure.
She actually acts as like that was an actual scientist, but like she actually represents several scientists who uh not Dyatlov. I forget what the name of the main character was. God damn. Why do I keep thinking of Anatoly Dyatlov? But the main character, he was the historical figure that he's based on. Was actually friends with like a lot of different kinds of scientists, all who tried to like push him towards the idea of bringing to light how poorly Chernobyl was handled and just how poor the Soviet Union has handled these kinds of things in the name of being cheaper and in order for them to maintain an illusion of being a superpower in the world, and ultimately it has led to the Chernobyl disaster. And of course, he was not keen on doing that because it would make him an enemy of the state. But like a lot of people had pushed him. Now, in the miniseries, they encapsulated all those scientists, all those fellow friends of his in the field into this one fictional person to basically act as that moral arbiter, that like angel on his shoulder, and it makes it a lot easier
Basically,
too when
like
you have
a
like one character being that.
of that whole organization, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you had all these friends and family and other people who were actually giving him a lot of the same kinds of moral talks and speeches, pushing him in that kind of direction. But like if you had them in like all these other different characters, you'd have like a random character who would just come in 1 minute and then just wouldn't be present in the rest. And like even though that would be realistic, it wouldn't exactly be, I guess, narratively satisfying when you don't have like this character who is kind of it made it a lot more satisfying in like a dramatic sense. When you had that, it actually improved, at least dramatically, on what happened historically. It's like you had someone who actually replaced several people historically, and obviously that's a little different from like a character replacing another character, whereas here it was a character who replaced several real people. But like it's the same concept. So when you have like a character who is supposed to replace another character, you do even less with that new character than you did with the one before. It's like why did you
even bother?
Yeah.
Why bother changing that? It was good. Like we had a good thing going, but you just had to blow it up with your pride and your ego.
Pretty much.
That kind of shit.
God, what was... Anatoly Dyatlov. It's not Dyatlov was the guy who blew up the place. What was the main character's name? God damn it.
Google is your friend.
I'm trying to, but for whatever reason, like every other character is coming up, but not this one. You got
Wow.
Boris Sherbina, you got Olina Kamyuk, fucking all these other people. I don't.
Ooh, oh, it's Ulana Kamyuk. I think Wolfie Woo said in
Olana
chat.
Kamyuk. Yeah, that was the character I think who yeah. That she was the moral arbiter, the replacement for all those people that were pushing the main character. God damn it, not Boris. I'm like actually mad right now.
Yeah. Also, we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh, people. This is a place called Dueling Nexus. It's really good if you just want to just play this game for free.
Oh shit.
You don't even need to play. You don't even need to pay for it. You just play and play. You just log in and play. Sorry. What's your word on X-Men 97? Is so good, man.
You know
really
what?
Good.
Do we want to? That's
Okay. Wait. Honestly, we could do a stream on its own about that. But summary thoughts.
probably.
There were some iffy moments. There were some iffy aspects to it that rubbed us the wrong way. But I think overall X-Men 97 is good.
Yeah,
I can go further into
I'd still
that
like to
when we get to
rewatch
the
it.
full stream tomorrow night. But that's where I'm at with it right now.
Yeah. I definitely like to rewatch it, not only in general, but also just with the context of the show that came before, see how well it holds up. But at least from what I've
Wolfie
seen,
Woo. I think he's correcting you. It's Legasov, the character you were looking for.
Legazov.
Legazov.
There's so many like names that end with "ov" in that show.
Oh, I imagine. Oh, they're working with Drytrons. Okay, Drytrons. Okay.
Valery Legazov, Polnikov. I think there were a couple of others. Thank you, Wolfie, for correcting me on that.
Yes, thank you.
All right, what you running?
I'm running.
What deck you
Black
playing?
Wings. I'm playing with Black Wings.
Black Wings based. Do they still update Black Wings?
Yeah, they updated
Like with
it not
new
too
support,
long ago.
or-
Yeah, they updated it not too long ago.
Yeah.
They definitely gave more stuff that utilizes Black Winged Dragon a lot more.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Yeah, I'm surprised with a lot of the kind of support that Yu-Gi-Oh gets for a lot of its older kinds of. I'm shocked that like Gravekeepers still gets like support every once in a while. Nothing like
Yeah.
groundbreaking, but you know, it's neat how like they have those kinds of like updates to older archetypes, even ones that like didn't start off very good.
Yeah. Bro, what the fuck?
Said this is just called. You said this is just called Yu-Gi-Oh Nexus.
DuelingNexus.com.
Dueling Nexus, got it.
It's really good. Like, you can type any cards that are illegal that you want to play and just make a deck that way, and you're pretty much settled. You're pretty much good.
Okay.
And this is just a really good
They update
site. Huh? Go ahead.
Yeah. They update ban lists and stuff?
Yes. They
Like
constantly
every-
update
okay.
ban lists, yeah. It usually takes
That's
like
awesome.
a week or two after the ban lists are released for them to update it. My favorite deck,
that makes
Yu-Gi-Oh
sense.
deck
You gotta-
is Light Sworns. Dude, no, you're a Light Sworn player, no.
Ooh. No. Light Sworns are good. Just duel me sometime. I
though?
totally won't use Gravekeepers and absolutely stomp you into the ground. That definitely won't happen. But yeah, Gravekeepers are good. Keep playing that. Keep playing that. At least until like we get into the dueling ring together. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
I kid, of
Dude,
course.
yeah, me too, of course. You can play whatever the fuck you want. But dude, not too long ago when I used to play Dueling Nexus a lot, everybody and their mother was playing freaking Light Sworns. Or maybe I keep running into like the same player or something. Maybe. But like there's this dude keeps fucking playing the same goddamn ones. I don't like that.
Here's what you got to do. What you got to do, whenever you have like one of them Light Sworns players, you gotta put them in your place, and you gotta use their mortal enemy, Gravekeepers. You want to know what's so great about Gravekeepers?
True. What?
Yeah. So you know about Necro Valley and how it messes that up.
Yeah.
So for the uninitiated here, the Gravekeeper's archetype is built around a field spell card. This magical, mystical thing, this anti-meta gem of a card called Necro Valley, which basically locks down the graveyard. It turns the graveyard back into what it was supposed to be, a place where your cards go and stay there. There are still some things that I think can get around it, but for the most part, I believe the errata of Necro Valley has pretty much made it, negating towards like 90% of the stuff that involves the graveyard. That pretty much also involves anything Lightsworn related. And it's gotten like a fairly decent amount of support too, built around a fusion monster now called Gravekeeper's Supernaturalist, I think, who's pretty easy to take out with a lot of the different kinds of stuff to get Gravekeepers from your deck to your hand. A lot of stuff. I've been testing it out on. I tested it out like I want to say a month or two ago, back when I was still playing an older Yu-Gi-Oh game called I think it was Link Evolution. That's what it was called. Okay. You can get out like some this boss monster on your first, maybe second turn, and when you're able to like lock down the graveyard that same turn, you can really mess up a Light Sworn's day. You are welcome, Pete. It's the best I can do. The dinosaur deck's still good. I'm pretty sure dinosaurs are still really good right now.
Very viable, yeah. Also,
yeah, and like it's cool too because dinosaurs are so versatile because it's not just built around like an archetype. It is literally built around a type in general, in much the same way that like dragons are. There's just a lot of great support for it, and the fact that we've got, what was that, Superconductor Tyranno, or maybe that's the older version.
Or, that might be the old one.
Because there was,
it's been around
because I know that there's the one. Yeah, there's the one that came with the old structure deck, back when like structure decks weren't very good, and then there was the one that came from the Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. That's the one. That was the card that I think I'm sure, like, by the time that card, like even just before that card came out, there was still a decent amount of support for dinosaurs coming out, but by the time that card came out, it pretty much cemented dinosaurs as a viable and even a tournament viable archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh. Like it's still like just viable. A really good it's just a really good boss monster in general.
Yes.
Let me pull it up. So can't be normal summoned or set. Has to be special summoned by banishing 2 dinosaur monsters from your graveyard, which is good because, you know, after you had after you had like the big chaos surge back in the old days when you had Chaos Emperor and Blackluster Chaos. Yeah. A lot of like the best boss monsters nowadays tried to like mimic those, where you didn't have to like tribute, you could just banish from the graveyard, which is good because like as the meta changed, graveyard just became your fuel tank.
It became irrelevant.
If anyone who really likes Yu-Gi-Oh, if any of you haven't heard of a video essay called "The History of Yu-Gi-Oh Meta" by I forget what his original YouTube channel was called, but the guy goes by the name of Rubendale. I forget what his other, he goes by like another channel as well that he doesn't advertise on that one. But check out the complete history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta Part 1. It came out 2 years ago, and the guy is in desperate need of support right now because he had been working on Part 2, and because of some stuff, he lost like virtually all of his editing footage because of something that happened with his computer.
That sucks, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, I told you about this a little while ago. I think I may have briefly mentioned it, but I don't know if we actually talked about it.
I think you mentioned it, but we didn't really like.
Yeah, so like,
yeah.
Yeah, so he made this 2-hour video, 3.1 million views, about 2 years ago, talking about the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta from 2002 to 2005. That's just the first 3 years of Yu-Gi-Oh!'s inception. Talked about it for 2 hours, and I'm betting like his next series talking about like the GX era was probably going to go for about the same amount of time. And then because of something that happened with his computer, he lost all of his footage, all of his editing. He had to start over again. Now, I think he like obviously just go check out the video and go subscribe to him, give it a like, you know,
Absolutely.
that much you can support just by that. Monetary help, you won't be able to help him through like his channel associated with the complete history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta. You'll have to go to his original channel, Swag Kage. Pretty much spelled how you
Swag Kage's?
Yeah.
That's Swag Kage? Dog!
Yeah. I know, dude.
I've known about Swag I haven't heard about Swag in a minute, but that dude is an OG. Holy shit. He's been through a lot. He's been through a lot.
I'm surprised too, because I feel like his Yu-Gi-Oh videos wouldn't in his other channel, Rubendale, wouldn't really be that out of place on his own channel, because like he's talked about non-Naruto subjects before. He's mostly talked about like anime and manga, but like, you know, a Yu-Gi-Oh video isn't entirely out of place for like his channel. I think he's even done it. Yeah, so I was kind of confused a minute, because like when I first discovered his video, I was like, this guy sounds like Swag Kage.
I probably
did like a background check, and yeah, it is Swag Kage.
I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of it had to do with, I mean, you probably heard about all the stuff between him and like Seth the programmer, right? So I wouldn't be surprised.
Not sure I have, no.
Oh my god. You have not heard. You do not know.
I follow Swag Kage, but I'm not like too deep into his. I'm not so deep into his videos that I know about like lore or.
Okay,
yeah, I've not heard
long
of
story
Seth
short, Seth was like the biggest like power scaling YouTuber like ever. But essentially, it always like. So many creators on this platform, it always keeps coming down to fucking pedophilia and doing wacko shit with young girls. And you can probably guess from there. Also, just generally just abusing and shitting on people emotionally and mentally and shit. He got into a big argument with freaking Swag about it, I'm pretty sure. He even, like, this even reached freaking Keemstar's ears, and they fucking argued about his. Yes, it was fucking bad. Yeah, I used to watch Seth. Like, I thought this was like a really cool dude, but damn. But
I'd seen some of his videos. I think the first video of his I saw was the could Batman solve the Kira case. I didn't know he made that.
Yeah, he did, and it was a good video. But like a lot of the people that he fucking like shed on unnecessarily, like Swag, like Clyde, the Weeaboo, or Chuck the Cybercuck, like all these people who have just been terrorized by this asshole, unfortunately.
Damn.
But
oh wow,
he basically
I'm
just got
through,
booed
like...
off the internet afterwards. So I wouldn't be surprised if Swag wanted to move away from just being Swag Kage simply because, you know, what that brand is connected to. You know what I mean? Also, this dude is trying to target my freaking Full Armor Master Blacklist so much. Oh, you bitch. How dare you? Well, he took away my back row, which sucks, but you know, we can deal. We can deal.
We can.
I mean,
it's still good.
It.
It's still good.
Yeah, it's still good. We can still make
it's
it.
It's just a little airborne.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Damn it. I mean, all I need is just a tuner monster, and I can maybe make this work.
Heart of the cards, man. Heart of the cards.
What kind of what freaking thing even is this? What archetype is this? Branded.
Oh, what the hell is that?
Or branded. Or no, brandy.
Does that say 2200? Or does that say like, or does that say 22,000? What the hell is that?
What? Oh no, it's
sorry. It's just very like low res on my end.
Oh yeah, it's 33,000 on both ends. I mean 3,300. Sorry.
33,000. Okay.
No. 33.
Don't scare me like that. God damn it.
I mean 3,300 on both ends, both attack and defense, which is rare.
Okay.
Super rare. But yeah, this guy seems really tough. But yeah, because he took out the thing in my back row that I could have used to protect my full armor master. God damn it. I can't win. I can't win this one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take the L on this.
At least you tried.
Yeah.
And to everyone else, I'm gonna link the video Swag Kage's History of Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta Part 1. If anyone likes Yu-Gi-Oh!, go check it out.
Kaiser doesn't get into drama because DR Light sealed him in a pod until... Oh yeah, Dr. Light sealed him into a pod until 21XX to test his moral programming.
Listen, we don't need a reason not to get into drama.
Yeah,
we Dr. Light didn't do that. Like, just less of that we have in our lives, the better.
I mean,
I think that can be said for all of us.
Yeah, dude, I do not want to potentially become the lol cow. Okay, I don't want to. I don't want to contract the lol cow virus and get fucking shat on by Nicholas Diorio and his fat ass. Okay? That's the last thing I want. That's the last thing.
It's also part of the reason why I tend to stay away from like response videos. This next video on Lily Orchard is like one of the very few exceptions that I will make.
Yeah. I mean, it's less of a response, but more of a follow-up, because we already did the response anyway, but yeah.
Yeah, just gonna talk about like some interesting truths that we have discovered that I will.
We're gonna leave that in the air for now, ladies and gentlemen. But when you find out, y'all are gonna find out.
Yes, Ultimate Conductor Tyranno is OP. Yes, it is. It's very OP. In fact, let me pull up that. I was reading that earlier.
Stupid powerful.
So besides the fact that you can special summon it by banishing dinosaur monsters in your graveyard, once per turn during your main phase, as a quick effect, you can destroy one monster in your hand or field, and if you do, change all... Wait. Oh yeah, on your hand or your field. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, could you destroy something on your opponent's side of the field? If you do, change all face-up monsters your opponent controls to face-down defense position. This card can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. At the start of the damage step, if this card attacks a defense position monster, you inflict 1,000 points of damage to your opponent, and if you do, send that defense position monster to the graveyard. Yeah, that's really overpowered. Because, like, not only for the fact that, like, you can basically, like, you can destroy every monster your opponent controls that isn't that doesn't have like protection from this kind of effect, but it also inflicts 1,000 damage to your opponent every single time, and that's even if the monster that you're attacking has a defense point value greater than Ultimate Conductor Tyrannos, who has an attack of 3,500, by the way.
Yeah,
this shit's insane, man.
is impossible. Oh my god. Like okay. Dinosaurs are really, really
I also
hard
just
to
like
beat,
the
but
naming
they're also
convention and
just
the color scheme, because it
good
looks like
challenging.
they basically they took at least design wise and name wise, it looks like they took Superconductor Tyranno and Ultimate Tyranno, the two boss monsters from the first dinosaur structure deck, and just put them together.
Yeah.
They took like the design of Superconductor Tyranno and they gave him the color scheme of Ultimate Tyranno. And it's just, I'm here for all of it. I'm into boss monsters that aren't necessarily extra deck monsters. I think when you can, there's something special about having like that kind of boss monster. I feel like you can also
it generally can give a lot of variety, really.
Yeah, because it has like it has an additional limitation that extra deck monsters don't. So because of that extra limitation, I feel like, you know, they almost should be like the average deck. This unfortunately isn't the case, but I feel like the average deck boss monster should be more powerful, at least a little bit, than like your average extra deck boss monster, just because it's more difficult to summon because you have to draw them or you have to scry them in some way in order for you to be able to play them in the first place. Whereas with the extra deck monsters, you just need to meet their summoning conditions. All right, who are we playing against this time? I was looking at a different window.
I guess the what was it? The FAs. I forgot what they stand for. Just these like cyber, these like cyber sports people, future athletes. I think it stands for.
Short for Formula Athlete. These guys.
Yeah.
Oh, these guys. These guys are actually pretty good from what I've been told. I also like the designs.
God damn.
Yeah, these guys are cars.
Yeah.
I like what certain people like what they do with the kinds of archetypes and stuff. And just the fact that you have like such a wide diversity of, you know, design archetypes. We have everything from the Knights of Camelot to superheroes to fucking cars, spies.
Yep. Spies.
It's like the smash up before
psychics, all this stuff.
Exactly. It's like the smash up before smash up existed. Shout out to anyone who knows what smash up is, by the way. It was like one of my first board games that I ever played at a convention.
LTG Kaiser. Nice. Lily Archer is annoying. Lily Archer, I never heard of her until your video. She is something. As an aspiring writer, I am offended by her horrendous take on Mary Sue's. Yo, you don't even know the half of it, dog. Holy shit. You don't even know. Listen, you only know the half of it. You only know the half that I showed you. Wait until you. Yeah. All right. Wait until Pete's video. Okay?
We didn't know. We didn't listen.
We didn't listen.
We did not know. We didn't know the full story because this is not the first time that Lily has talked about the Mary Sue, and the other times that she's talked about it are no longer on her channel, but they are on this mystical place called the Internet Archive. And I'm already saying more than I should.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't spoil it too soon, Jesus.
One of you motherfuckers is gonna go find what I'm talking about, and you're gonna spoil it before I can even put out the video.
God damn it, I can't win this one either. That sucks. Oh, at least we tried. At least we tried. Maybe I should fix
Lone
up
Crit was
this
asking
deck.
me
It's been a
why
while since I... Huh?
Lone Crit was commenting on why I said that I was probably going to watch Demon Slayer, and I was telling him because of the video that you guys made, a reason why I catch up with that.
Really?
But yeah,
Oh, you saw
I mean,
the
it's gonna
recent,
have to be on the
New
back
Types
burner
video.
because
I mean, well, yeah,
Yeah.
because there's so many other things. But yeah,
shameless plug, by the way. Go.
Shameless plug. Go
Yeah,
check out the New Types podcast. We released our newest video, this time talking about Demon Slayer. Let me just link it in chat.
Yeah, no. You keep playing. I'll do it for you. I actually have that up.
Oh,
I've been watching it. I was actually watching it before I got on the stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I hadn't finished it yet.
You know what? When there are like
But,
certain like lull moments during streams, I should play like episodes of the New Types just for the sake of that. Like, you know, whenever I leave my chair, and you know, pulling this on and get my nuggies and shiz.
I want that to be the standard, that like when someone leaves, they say that they're pulling a Hassan, even if all they're doing is just leaving to go to the bathroom for like 5 minutes.
All right, I'm busting an obby. Okay, I'm busting an obby.
But yeah, I'm gonna get around to watching Demon Slayer. There's just so many different. God, there's so many different stuff to choose. What should we call it?
Honestly, I like
yeah,
I'm piking out. Chat, how you feel about I'm piking out?
I'm piking out. I'm pulling a Hassan. Yeah, I'm probably. I mean, I'll eventually watch Demon Slayer just so that I can join in on whatever conversations you guys are having on that.
Don't be in too much of a rush.
It's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna have to go on the back burner.
Yeah,
like besides X-Men '97.
Right.
And then Superman when that comes out.
Oh, My Adventures with Superman.
There's also. Yeah. And then I mean to I'm gonna watch episodes 11 and 12 of Kamen Rider Kuga so I can get back to that, and then slowly get through episode by episode of that.
Yeah, I need to get in the Kuga because like I am about to finish Eureka 7 after rewatching it for the first time in years. I've been watching a bunch of episodes of Legends of the Galactic Heroes, which, by the way, I don't give a fuck how old it is. Y'all should fucking watch it, okay? You're gonna learn today. You're gonna learn today about space politics of the war between Space America and Space Germany that also loves the...
Space America and Space Not America.
Yeah, Space Not America. And y'all are gonna be good. Why do I only have tuners in my hand? I can't work with this.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to laugh at your misfortune. It was just so hilarious.
Yeah, you did. Oh god. But yeah.
Does Blackwing have any exceeds? Or sorry, I didn't mean to change the subject. You were still talking about stuff that you mean to...
No, it doesn't have any Xyz monsters. I don't think even Stardust or Arch or you know, the Archfiend archetype has that either.
Yeah.
But yeah, freaking
Archfiend also. Yeah, very cool.
I was just saying that like freaking what was it? I'm finishing that. And when I'm done with Eureka 7, I'm gonna be taking a break from Legends of the Galactic Heroes for a while, because I want to finish or get further into Zatch Bell. Or, sorry, Gash Bell. Zatch Bell is its slave name.
I was about to correct you. I was about to do my normal me thing where I Bell, and then you actually said... I was like, wait a minute, no, he didn't say
actually...
Zatch Bell. I can't do my joke. Kaiser, you can't say the name wrong. That's
It's
otherwise
so
I can't
obvious.
do my meme.
Oh, this dude is doing Ubel. He's using the Ubel. Ubel got a
Oh,
lot of support
shoot.
recently. Yeah.
This.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know what the
Yeah.
support was. I just heard that it got it.
Yeah, it has like new different versions of Ubel, and I think it got like a new fusion monster, new trap card. I forgot what they do. I know it's just gonna be some bullshit though. Oh, I got this field spell too. What is this? Time tearing mark. Yeah. This might.
Oh, you know it's a good time when it has a field spell.
Yeah, yeah. Also, this is an over 50 card deck he's using. What the hell? You
Really?
okay, man?
Yeah.
Okay, Phantom of Ubel.
We need an intervention.
By shuffling the above cards from your hand, and then blah, blah, cannot be used as fusion material. He says good luck. Yeah, the freaking nerve. The nerve of some of these people. And his name is Vandal Savage. At least he's a DC fan. Okay. Let's see. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Also, you take no battle damage from battles involving this card. When your opponent activates a monster effect, you contribute this card. That effect becomes your opponent destroys one Ubel monster in their hand, deck, or field. Basically, it's just trying to goad me into destroying one of his shiz. Which, here's the thing, I'm gonna take the bait. I'm gonna bait him out. Basically, I'm gonna bait him out.
So. The thing with Ubel is you attack it and then it does the damage to you. It's been a while since I okay.
Yeah, that's the basic idea. Dog, what the fuck? You can destroy it. And it's monster from your graveyard. Neither player can activate cards or effects when that monster is special summoned. If you control Ubel, discard one card and send this face up to the graveyard. Fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from either field as material, including a Ubel monster. Yeah, eternal favorite. Jesus Christ. Oh man. So yeah, I think I don't even know what they did. Like I was about to use an effect of one of my Blackwings, Simoon the Poison Wind. This guy is really good. But like I guess they negated it. I guess I don't know. I can't. So many things happen on the screen at once, and it's been a while since I played.
I mean,
so I just don't have any.
It's
idea.
also. I feel like that's also just Yu-Gi-Oh in general nowadays. Yeah. Like, I like Yu-Gi-Oh, but if I'm being perfectly honest, part of the reason why I am slightly more inclined to Magic.
I can't even play my freaking card. What is this? You can pay 1,000 life points, then target one space up spell or trap on the field, destroy it. So it's just you can just do that however many times you want. You can put emojis in here now? What the fuck?
Oh god.
I didn't know they did that. Must be in like a newer update or something. Holy shit. Like, damn, son, where'd you find that? But like, dog, it's so that's utter dog shit. You mean to tell me you can just do that whenever you want and you don't have to worry about fucking whatchamacallit? You don't have to worry about like the life points and shit. It's not even once per turn, it's just whenever. Fucking bullshit, dude. Okay. Well, I can't attack them because the minute I do, there's gonna be some fuck shit. Fuck it, I'm gonna quit. God damn it. We should at least get one win, people. We need one win.
Am I going to be that one win?
Still glad
I'm putting together my deck, by the way.
Oh my god.
I'll give you something easy to beat.
Kaiser, master. Stop. Sensory overload. Kaiser sensors are getting overloaded with data. Magic is an easier game to learn. Well, I do like Magic.
I just
there
go,
are just
go
a
ahead.
lot
I
of
was
different
interrupting
aspects.
you.
There are a lot of different aspects to Magic. I think Yu-Gi-Oh is probably easier to learn overall. To be honest, maybe it's because of my bias, because I grew up, with the show basically teaching me what the game actually is. But
I think the thing that can make Yu-Gi-Oh intimidating compared to Magic is just a lot of the text. Like you were seeing back there, is that you had so much stuff kind of going on. You had like you had like 7 different cards on your opponent's side of the field, and all of them were like an essay's worth of text in each card. And like just reading all that out can be very daunting.
yeah.
Whereas in Magic, the font on the cards and Magic cards are so big, they have to like keep them succinct.
Yes.
And sometimes they do like paraphrase certain things. So like
they do. They have keywords and stuff, right? Like trample or
yeah. Like they expect you to know kind of what trample is, or like even like what did the Eldrazi do? Like when the Eldrazi came out in their sets, they had like a certain thing that they could do.
Oh man. Eldrazi, I mean
Annihilator, I think.
Annihilate,
like whenever a creature attacks a defending player, sacrifices 2 permanents. And they had like those kinds of things. Yeah, and Devoid, cards that didn't have color. So they had those kinds of keywords. But even then, like it wasn't hard to look these kinds of things up. Cards were fairly simple, easy to kind of understand. And like while there were boss monsters that maybe had a few extra lines of text, they were never as like dense as Yu-Gi-Oh. Again, nothing to knock Yu-Gi-Oh, because if you can keep up with that, that's great. There's a lot of people who can't. And that can make, I don't think that necessarily makes Yu-Gi-Oh harder to get into. I think it just makes it more intimidating because there's a lot more stuff to process in terms of the cards. The rules, I wouldn't say, are that much more complicated than Magic. It is just the way that the cards themselves are presented.
Right.
When you have like all this stuff, it's just
the guy quit, again, so like, that counts as a win.
Oh. All right, damn. I'll have to duel you with my Gravekeeper some other time.
Yeah.
Which, like, if we're being honest, it'll be like a fairly easy win if that gives you like any hope whatsoever.
I need to update so many things because I need to figure out how should I combo, how much should I combo, what can I do with this stuff. Black Wings, when they're good, they're really, really good. So I'm just trying to balance all of these things out and everything. But I think this was a good test stream. I think this is a good test stream, getting acquainted with the people. Let me actually see some of the chatty stuff. For anime, I'm finally checking out Freerun, and it's fantastic. And recovering of an MMO junking. Dog! MMO junkie is it's a good one. Like, of course, it's rom-com shit, but fuck you. Rom-com shit is good sometimes, okay? Rom-com shit is actually okay. It's actually really, really good. Like, it is so fantastic. I love it. It's really cute. It can be a little over dramatic sometimes, but I really like it. Also keywords like haste. Yeah.
I'll check that out. I'll add to the list.
Yeah, I think I gave it like a 6 out of 10. It's decent.
Also, I just noticed that they also include pre-errata versions on this website. That's really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Because they have both versions of Necro Valley, pre and post errata.
Love you too, Wolfie Woo. Hope to see you in tomorrow's stream. Because we're still gonna have tomorrow's stream. This is just a test, okay? Just to get used to this whole thing. Hopefully I can actually, carry a whole stream as a host on my own. Also, So, reminder to anyone that's here, first 30 minutes of the stream is going to be a Q&A. So, hold all whatever questions you have, hold that until the stream itself, okay? I'm going to promote it for tomorrow night. Secondly, after the first 30 or so minutes, we are going to be responding to a video. And it's going to be a video of y'all's choice. Okay? So if there's any video about anything that you want me to talk about or want me to respond to, be sure to... I'm going to make a community tab. Probably tomorrow morning or tonight. So make sure to post that there. In fact, the VOD for this stream is going to be up, I'm pretty sure. So be sure to post that then, and then we're going to have some fun with whatever you bring up. In fact, I have a video. There's a video that apparently came out today that I want to respond to, or at least see how it is.
Snap.
It's going to be very, very interesting. Also, I'm going to be changing the time for tomorrow's stream. I think I said 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at first, because I want to make sure that as many people are here as possible, because, you know, people got work and shiz. I'm going to be starting the stream at around 4 p.m. 4 p.m. EST.
Okay.
So, hope to see y'all then. Hopefully I can have like good everything. Like there's a couple things I need to figure out, like how to get you guys in chat over in the freaking stream overlay here, and other things like that.
Yeah, maybe see if changing the bit rate. I believe the bit rate that I looked up said 128 might be the one where you get better audio quality. Might also be good to like check on like a private stream to see if that works. But you know, so long as people can hear you, that's what matters.
Right. Yeah, that's fair enough. I just wanted to be able to test this stuff out with other people and just see how it is with them anyways, because I don't want it to like have all this scuff during the actual main event. Right. So we good. We are good. Thanks for coming here, Pete. You made it fun and you helped me out.
Hell yeah, no problem, man. Anytime.
All right. We'll see y'all later.